What's good, Lost Soul, Peter, Andrian Kashvili? What the fuck? The fuck is that name? Sorry, I'm putting out a community post real quick. It'll be just a couple seconds here. Just give me 2 seconds here. Live. Holy shit. I'm so fucking slow. There we go. Sorry. Just want to put that out real quick. All right, there we go. Oh my god, Hit streamer EagleMMA went live. Y'all see the yo rocking the fits? Yo, can I ask you guys a question? Y'all rocking the fit check. Yo, fit check. Yo, we got the Jonkler drip. Why so serious? So we got the Jonkler shirt. We're wearing some green fucking sweatpants, some army sweatpants. We rocking the Nintendo hat type shit. I'm on a different level, bro. I'm a different fucking level. You heard? We got the minion check. This is crazy. I love Bautista. Let's go. Dude, I'm actually, bro. It's so funny listening to people have hate boners for Mario Bautista because he clearly, decisively, and completely within the rules of mixed martial arts pounded on their boy Jose Aldo Jr., that little pussy boy. Hey, stay mad, your old head ass fighter is gone and he will never return. Send him back to retirement. You just got destroyed and completely dismantled by Mario Bautista. Only Alpha Lone Wolves can pronounce my last name. Andrian Kashvili. Andrian Kashvili. And that's nobody. I literally pronounced it. George Tassos Liakopoulos. Boom. Give me another one. Haktua. Spit on that thing. Yeah, exactly. Bro, listen. I'm not going to give any insight here because, you know what? No, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because me and George Tassos Liakopoulos know what's up. We know what's good. Look at it. Hawk to what? Look into that maybe. What's good now? I love schizo streams. Well, hey, you're getting a lot of that here. You'll get a lot of that here. Eagle, what's good? John Dong, what's good? Igor, if that was Prison, Mario Bautista would have been in all those walls. Hey, let's get into some topics here, right? So something I want to talk about here is I need to listen. People are going to come at me and they're going to say, "Oh, you're pushing a bad narrative. You're being sarcastic, you're joking, you're taking the piss in it." From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always trauma when I ring. People are going to say I'm taking the piss, but I'm being serious when I say this. You need to up your Instagram Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts game. You need to be scrolling as much as possible to what's the word? Fuck! Whatever. You need to absorb it. You need to absorb all of the content from these websites. Okay. My specific one that I believe everyone should focus on the most is Instagram Reels. TikTok, they take pictures of you. They literally take pictures of you. You can look at their terms and service. They take pictures of you while you're scrolling, like every 2 seconds or something. I don't like that because maybe sometimes I'm naked and I got my balls out. I don't want them to be looking at my ball sack. Sorry. Hey, can I apologize for something? I don't want Chinese government officials looking at my ball sack. I'll come clear. I'll come clear. You need to up your shorts game, your reels game. Eager. Nah, you don't pronounce the letters. All of them are silent. See, here, hey, and this is actually a good point you're making. This is actually a good point you're making. Your name is however I pronounce it to be. Okay. Your name is exactly how I pronounce it to be. If in my head your name is Andrinkashvili, your name is Andrinkashvili. And guess what? My perception is reality. What I say goes. So your name is Andrinkashvili, and there's nothing you can say about it because I'm going to call you that. That is your name. Boom, roasted. I came for the sequel to Black Hawk Down called Black Hawk 2 Black Hawk 2 Air. And I was talking about this on my last stream, and I don't think people were listening, right? People talk, they don't listen. People talk, but they don't listen, okay? You need to watch the Talk to a Podcast because guess what? Listen, hey, guess what? You know what's an actual good reason to watch the Talk to a Podcast? Because Haley Welch will run for presidency in 2000 and she's 24 or something now, 2024. You have to be 35 to run for president. Hey, 2040, let's just say 2040, she's going to be running for president. And guess what? All the Sigma lone wolves that watched the Talk to a Podcast and actually listened, they use their ears and their brain. We're going to know what's up. The notes are a really nice addition for the stream. Good job improving as a content creator. Instead of doing paper, though, have it an open dialogue notepad, digital notepad, so we can't notice. I don't care. I want it to be noted. You know, I'll show everything. Let me cross out what I've already talked about here. Got Hawk to Dave, man. Hey, can we get some? Yeah. Can we get some? Yo, sorry. What's good, Douglas Mema and Mogwang Zergzerg? My boy Mogwang Zergzerg. Confused as well. Can we talk about Dave Min, dude? Can we talk about how fucking great Dave Min is? I'm voting for Dave Min. Gotta go, Min. You gotta go, Min. The LAPD and the OCPD stand with Dave Min. The two most trusted, reputable police organizations in the state of California. They both back Dave Min. And so do women's veterans of the Marines. They back Dave Min too. People don't listen. They don't listen. Reels. Had Instagram Reels written down. Mango Winter Arc, right? Mango Winter Arc. I've already talked about going through my Winter Arc. But these are my notes. If you guys want to fucking look at them. Stream topics, right? If you want to fucking pause that and look at it. Let's get into something else here. What's funny? This is professional. I'm in a professional environment here. I started doing tantric yoga naked. So if I'm using TikTok tutorials, they're getting full view. Well, that's actually based. That's based in alpha. See, the difference is I'm not an alpha, I'm a sigma. You are an alpha. You're going to show anyone your penis, and if they look at it, they're gay. That's the difference between an alpha and a sigma. You, the alpha, show it, buck naked. Say, look at it. Me as a sigma, I want to uphold my aura of why am I fucking stupid? Why can't I think of the fucking word? My aura of unpredictability, of the unknown. I don't want people to know what my ball sack looks like because it makes me stronger in the sense that I'm more of a character. I'm more sly, right? Cover your camera then? Never. I'll never cover my camera. It's hot in here. It's fucking hot in here. Talk to is putting this conservatives Joe Rogan and Carl's son on notice. I mean, listen, Talk to it. Listen, did Joe Rogan's first episode get like 100,000 views? Listen, if Talk to stays on the road it is on, it will become one of, if not the biggest podcasts of all time. And we see the political power that Joe Rogan has with his podcast and influence that he has with his podcast. He says hydroxychloroquine, people listen. Talk to a girl who says you should get an abortion. You should be able to vote Kamala. Vote Kamila. People are gonna vote Kamila. Guys, we got an eagle from Mogwong Zerg Zerg. I'm saying do it so we don't notice to remove the authenticity. Content creation and leadership roles are built off being authentic and inauthentic and presenting a character that's not truly the person. Well, this is part of the character. This is part of the character. This is a comedic bit in and of itself. It's a comedic bit in and of itself because I realize that I do need to have notes in case I'm just fucking being a dummy. I can't think of anything. And this itself is the comedy. Leaders are an idea, not a person. Didn't the Joker say that? Didn't the Heath Ledger Joker say that? Good week to be a Buckley Cell. Yo, bro, I cannot hold on. I cannot fucking stand people that were going, "Oh, Wonder Boy won the first and the second." What? Wonder Boy did not win the first or the second. Literally, go watch those rounds back. Buckley won the first 2 rounds. Buckley literally won the first 2 rounds and went out and knocked him out in the third. He completely, just utterly destroyed Wonder Boy. He did not have any trouble with Wonder Boy Thompson, the greatest striker of all time. Bro, I'm telling you, hoodness beats skill. Buckley is from the streets. He's bomba cloth. He's from O Block. On BD, he's from O Block. Okay? He's hood as fuck. It doesn't matter that Wonder Boy is good or he's technical. Buckley smokes Newports and sips lean and argues with his baby mama. There's a big difference. Okay? Fucking winery tasting fucking Wonder Boy Thompson. He looks like he owns a winery. Wonder Boy Thompson looks like he owns a fucking winery in Utah. You think he's gonna be Buckley? Fucking stupid people. What's good, Dan? Unironically stretching while butt naked with my window open to get sunlight is the greatest thing I've ever done. You know who actually has talked about that is Chad and JT. They talked about anal sunning, right? Sunning your anus, prostate sunning. It's actually really good for you. It's actually really good for you. I actually met Chad from Chad and JT, both Cali natives. Whatever, dude. We kind of had a back and forth of I'm a content creator too. It's no fucking big deal. And he was like, "Oh, dude, keep doing your thing. You're gonna make it or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I kind of know, whatever." Pretty nonchalant. Had a pretty nonchalant interaction for me in the face of a celebrity. So I don't know. OG Eagle. Yeah. Well, this isn't Eagle. This is Eager. It's Eager. I don't got the uniform. It's in the wash. So I'm repping the Jonkler shirt. Why so serious? Boom. So we're gonna rep that shit, obviously, and I got the Nintendo hat. I also what I like seeing is when I do the Joker beatbox, I see people leave. Hey, don't talk, listen. Don't talk, listen. Was Roundtree an early stoppage? Was he trying to invite Alex on the ground? Yes. But it was also scripted. Technically, in an MMA, pure mixed martial arts standpoint, it was an early stoppage, but it was scripted. I mean, you saw Riga's video. It was literally scripted. What? Listen, I believe in coincidences and sometimes divine interventional coincidences, but the fact that he got finished the exact same way in the fucking movie or the show or the Tubi, I sound like a schizophrenic in Tubi. The fuck? Talk morning prayers, right? There's a lot. Yeah, hey, no, hey, don't keep that on the down. Hey, don't show your cards yet. Don't show your cards yet. Very base name. Are you back? I've been back. I've been back in the slack. Pack a punch. I'm out to lunch. Uh, you know, Lost Soul's a munch when he sees Ice Spice. Getting nice. Yeah. Getting into fights. Ooh, on camera. Yeah. He's driving Lambos in Atlanta. Ooh. I rhyme like a dime all the time. Long live Palestine. Hey. Oh, are you back? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know if I'm too quiet too, guys, because I'm not holding my mic. I just have it set up here. So let me know if my audio is too quiet as well. What's good, Lost Soul? What's good, Lost Soul? Was Bin Laden underrated? I'd say he was a GOAT. He was the underrated GOAT. All right, look at his resume. Look at his resume, dude. Twin Towers on paper. Twin Towers. I mean, like genocides, like poisoning water and shit. He's a GOAT, dude. And I think the notoriety speaks for itself. You should present yourself as a god and leader, remove your humanity to the audience. They don't deserve it. That's true. They don't deserve me being streaming. They don't literally deserve anything from me. I deserve everything from. I deserve and demand all of their attention on a constant basis. But sometimes you have to pity them. No, you understand. Sometimes you have to pity your audience and go like, they're too stupid. Sometimes they're too stupid. Duh, I'm stupid. That's my audience, basically. And sometimes you have to pity them. Go, they're dumb. They didn't go to school, or they went to school for too long. They didn't get kicked out. Give them the benefit of the doubt there. What's good, Rigo, and Darkstar as well. All Alex wins are early stoppage. Jamal Hill was getting up. A lot of them are like it's. I know you're saying that as a joke, but the Jamal Hill fight was literally botched. Like it's so funny. That's actually hey, anyone that paid attention, Jamal Hill yawning. If you didn't see, Jamal Hill was caught yawning after Alex KO'd Khalil Roundtree, and he should be. The fact Khalil Roundtree went 4 rounds with Alex Pereira and beat him up for the first 2 and took an insane amount of damage. Who says Jamal Hill won't sleep him in an actual fair fight where Alex Pereira does not close the distance in an unfair way? Though that doesn't mean anything. You're stupid if you don't think that means anything. That's the whole reason Alex Pereira knocked out Jamal Hill. The fight was completely even, and Jamal Hill was returning leg kicks on Alex Pereira. Watch the fight. Hey, I watched the fight. Jamal Hill was beating Alex Pereira on the leg kick game. Fucking stupid people. I keep a little smidge of gum covering my camera lenses at all times. Well, I usually just keep this on, but half the time I don't care. And I'll just fucking be butt naked and just changing clothes or something. It's really only if it's like if my camera's over here and my computer's on my bed, I'm not gonna fucking walk over, but like cover my lens. If you want to look at my fucking wiener, that's like okay. Just send me money. Like, just send me money. Buckley is so base. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. He might be passing Yanola Schmooze here. He might be passing Yanola Schmooze because I've been on Buckley. I've been on him. On Beatty, I've been on Buckley. Bombaclad, I've been on Buckley. Wonder Souls are such losers. Bro couldn't even outstrike Woodley. And people got him the greatest striker ever. I'm so glad Numansa folded his bum ass. It's so funny. Anthony Pettis fought at featherweight and at welterweight flatlined Wonderboy Thompson with a Superman punch. Anytime anyone has ever shot a takedown against Wonderboy Thompson, he has lost. He's not good. He's not good. He nearly lost to Kevin Holland. If Kevin Holland didn't break his hand while hurting Wonderboy in the first round, 100% he would have won that fight. And Kevin Holland sucks. He sucks. He's not good. Tony Ferguson helped build the next generation of MMA. Khabib ran and started bootleg UFC in a fake country. That's why I think Tony Ferguson should be allowed to go on a 12-fight win streak or a 12-fight losing streak. If you Hey, if you can go on a 12-fight winning streak, who says you can't go on a 12-fight losing streak? Give him the benefit of the doubt. Let him set another fucking record. Would Buckley side for Vaughn? Fuck Vaughn. Fuck Vaughn. On BD, fuck Vaughn. He's a serial killer. L Eagle for betraying Rico. I never betrayed him ever. I never betrayed him ever, and I haven't betrayed anyone ever, actually. Now that I think of it, I haven't betrayed anyone ever, and now that I think about it, everyone has betrayed me all the time. So I'm actually glad you brought that up. Piece of shit couldn't wait till I done my members so I can watch my mi streamer favorito. Hey, listen, I was gonna let you stream. I was literally about to go live, and I saw you were live. I saw members only live stream on my Eagle MMA account, which isn't a member. I went to it and it was super laggy. And then you're like, okay, I'm just not gonna stream then. So I went, okay, I'll go do some extracurricular activities, and then I'll stream. Hey, sorry for being the bad guy here. Sorry for being Mr. fucking evil here. But besides that, right? Let's get to the real point. I want to talk about it's Hawktober. Hawktober. And then October 31st is Halloween. Fiend. There we go. Just wanted to check that off the list there. I'm sunning my balls and anus to unleash the sacred dragon energy within. It is actually insanely good for your energy and spiritual healing. Like, I honestly might do that because I wake up super fucking early. I've been waking up at like 5 in the morning. So, and there's no one outside at like 6. So I can just go out there, fucking stick my butt out, get some sun on that thing. Oh, I don't think I've seen sun ever. It'll probably overdose. It'll probably fucking overdose. I'll probably feel sick after. Drop the video. Can you give me a second? Mogwonk, I have 4 members. Mogwonk. Give me a second. Mogwonk, I have 4 members. I have 3 members' videos, one of those being yours, lined up, and I'm going to release them when I have more members. Yeah. It'll come out. Rico's video on Chris Duck. I'm inspired you returned to my YouTube. I saw your comment. I'm not even gonna lie. That was one of the fucking catalysts of me being like, all right, it's fucking time, dude. Like, I was just taking a break because I'm like, fuck this. Like, this is boring. It takes a lot, bro. Listen, I'm joking when I say it's the hardest job ever, but I'm not lying when it fucking, bro. You get tired, like fucking streaming for fucking hours and shit. It's fucking, listen, it's not hard, but fuck, like sometimes you just need to go, fuck this. You're not making any money, dude. Like, what? I made fucking $200 like for 150 hours. Like, shit. Like, give me a fucking break here. Still under 1K subs. But that was like me just going, fuck it, dude. Like, it's time. Like, it's time to come back. YouTubey, I'm a Tubi wolf. I'm a wolf for Tubi. That sewer guy is a fraud and a coward. He would not say anything to Bilal's face. What are you talking about? Sewer King belongs in a sewer. Who's Sewer King? Don't check and retire. EagleMMA. You haven't been the same since your beef with him. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. He kind of struck me to my core, and I'm not even gonna lie. Part of it. Nah, you know what? Hey, we're trying to breed positivity here. We're trying to breed positivity. Listen, I am a left-leaning white guy for Harris, so I want to breed positivity here. Eagle Monster maxing. I'm Jonkler maxing. Fool. Don't make me spit the beatbox again. Base still got set up by Herbert. Herbert who? Herbert fucking Hoover? Herbert who? Who's Herbert? People like Perez, crazy power, but he can't put anyone out cold. Yeah. People act like Alex Pereira is a fucking god. Listen, he's good. He's like an A-tier fighter. But he's in like the best divisions for him possible. Light heavyweight. Khalil Roundtree in the 4th round. An old Izzy. Sean Strickland, let's be honest, Sean Strickland's fucking, he's lucky he caught a fucking chance against Adesanya. And what's his best win of that? Jan Blachowicz. That's a good win. That's his best win is Jan Blachowicz, and Jan Blachowicz is an old head. It's so funny because Hill will fight Roundtree and destroy him. Bro, it's so funny listening to people say Roundtree is going to beat Jamal Hill. Like, hearing the Weasel say that, it's like, Jamal Hill will fucking put Roundtree's lights out. Like, Jamal Hill is different. Jamal was beating him. He literally was beating him. I hope Chinese officials have looked at my naked form. Everyone is going to hype up Roundtree, then he will get destroyed. People will just say it's because, yeah, he was never the same. Alex Pereira's power is just too good. He was never the same after getting hit by Alex Pereira. You're fucking right, dude. He really just never was good. His best win is Anthony Smith, which, let's be honest, that's like a top 10 win of all time, but, like, that's his only good win. Other than that, it's like, what, like, I don't know, like, fucking, what, like, Marcin Braccio? Like, who was he fought? Like, I literally don't even know Rolando Bedoya. Like, the Gov gay fam, they don't give a fuck about looking at your wiener. They literally do. They literally do. They sell all your information. Dummy. If they can see that you have a small peepee, they can get so much data from just your peepee size. You dummy. Data is everything. Data is the most profitable concept of the entire timeline of the world. More than gold, more than trade is data, this thing that we just learned about in the fucking 60s. Yes, they care about looking at your wiener because they can sell you products based on your wiener size. Dick pills, I don't know, penis enlargement, whatever the fuck. Like, you see that on porn fucking sites. Like, Jelking, get your Jelk Master 5000. Of course they do. Bucky should get the Holland rematch. He would destroy him. Mr. Streams, but how many members you got left? 4. I have 4 members left. But I haven't posted anything for members for a long time. So the fact I have any left is, is surprising. Fighters always, and I just kept it up because fucking, I don't know, I'm just going to keep it up. I'm not going to deactivate it for fucking 2 months just to put it right back up. Fighters always, you'll get your money back. You'll get your money back in content. Fighters always entered their lambs to the slaughter in the streets. Yeah. Oh, Alex Pereira had a cold when he fought Khalil Roundtree. Are you serious? That's literally a narrative now. Is Alex Pereira even had a cold? Alex Pereira was coughing in between rounds. Whoa! What? That changes everything. Buckley's losses don't count. Buckley couldn't find consistent coaching in the past because he was so base and KOing 135 hours and sparring across multiple gyms, getting kicked out. He literally wasn't he had a coach, the fucking personal safety guy, the defense guy. That fucking dumb-looking, fat, like, ethnically ambiguous black dude who was, like, the Detroit safety guy. That was literally one of his coaches. Remember when Buckley had, Detroit Urban Survival on his score? That's literally what I'm talking about. Like, what? What's good? Oh, my word. MMA Guru could beat you up. No. I'd be careful speaking. Bro. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. Bro, you sound like a KSI fucking fanboy. What are you talking about? Be careful speaking his name in vain. What is he, God? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Fighters always complain about having respiratory infections. Every fighter in every single fight ever has had some sort of fucking injury. If you at all mention it, it's the dumbest shit ever. Oh my word, Guru's not gonna have gay sex with you, bro. Exactly, dude. Like, what are you doing? Extracircular drugs. Yes, extracircular drugs. Dust was such an arc. What is dust? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Hate to break the news to you. Detroit Urban Survival is basically Black Seagal. He is the Black Steven Seagal. Bucky would lose to Magni. No, he'd 360 tornado kick him in the first round. Pants are the prison of the modern world. I mean, bro, listen, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I run commando about fucking 50% of the time ever, because underwear is a prison, bro. It's fucking, it feels like shit. It's fucking compacting all your shit together, bro. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. Shogun tried mogging him and failed. How do I sign up for your memberships? I didn't even pin the fucking link. Fucking dummy. Oh, it's the pinned link. It's the pinned link in the live chat. Just click that. It is the pinned link in the live chat. Mario Bautista will not even will not get it. Will get not even. Mario Bautista will get not even make it into top 5. Are you 12 years old? You realize you're not even like speaking and everything's live. You type this out. You have a chance to go back and look at what you typed in and go like, "Oh, is this legible? Is anyone able to read this?" Next time do that. Hey, next time do that. Reread your message and go, "Is anyone able to decipher these hieroglyphics?" And he would literally become the champion. Unironically, while doing this tantric yoga, you can feel the fourth dimensional energy shifting inside you to your loins. Okay, well, now I don't want to do it. Strickland sucks too. Yeah, he's not good. He throws 1-2s and he's boring. Listen, he's funny, but he's boring. Look at his fight with Paulo Costa. And then he acts in the last 30 seconds of a 25-minute fight, he pretends like he's fucking cool and he's throwing fucking kicks or going, "Come on, just fight me." That is like the cringiest millennial shit I've ever seen. "Come on, fight me." What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, you're making a fool of yourself. You damn fool. You you better not speak bad about MMA Guru. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Are you gonna have a word with me? Are you gonna send me a fucking strongly worded letter? Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Who is Sewer Fraud Coward? I don't know who that is. I think it would have been made more than 200. Well, yeah, I think I made like 350 probably. Maybe like close to 330, 340. But that's like in the span of like it's spaced out. I made $100. Shut up. I fucking made like $50, bro. I didn't make anything. It all got taken away, actually. So just give me more money. Just give me my money. How funny is that, dude? God. Herbert Dean. Okay. Is this the Trump shooter? Yes. Yes. Yeah. You can look him up, and it looks exactly like me. Yeah. Prime Eagle was drinking Monster, picking Pavlich to beat Aspinall, and Gaethje to beat Holloway. Okay. Yeah, guess what? And guess what? Prime Eagle was blitzed out of his mind. Jamal Hill is going to beat the fuck out of Roundtree. Absolutely. I hope they put that fight together. Walker one-shot Roundtree. Exactly. He lost to Johnny Walker, bro. The elbow Johnny Walker landed on Roundtree in the clinch is so fucking nasty. It literally sounds like a whip, dude. And it's a, like, single collar elbow. It sounds like a fucking whip, dude. That's, like, one of my favorite knockouts of all time, bro. Just a short fucking... Bro, fucking crazy. You think Mario Bautista won? Clearly. He clearly won the first and the third, arguably the second. I gave him 30-27. I gave him a 30-26 because of the first round. 10 in the first round. But, yeah. It clearly won. Pearl loses to Jamal Hill 99 out of 100 times. He fluked to win that 9. To be honest, I kind of got lucky picking Pereira. Hey, exactly. Even someone that picked Pereira is admitting that it was a completely fluke win. Because it literally was. It was literally a fluke win. He got an unfair advantage by stepping in. Well, Jamal Hill shouldn't have kicked him in the nuts. Like, do you have a learning disability? You shouldn't have kicked him in the nuts. That's what you get. You realize that literally happens on accident in 80% of fights? In a leg kick battle, which they were having. Yeah, one of them might slip and barely tap his nuts, which happened. English sucks. I speak Sigma. I speak Sigma Lone Wolf. It's a dialect. What's good, Haunter? Hey, cutie. Okay, that's now I'm blushing on camera. Thanks. Thanks. Now I'm blushing on camera. I would like to take this time to thank the mods in this chat for your service and sacrifice. Without you guys, we all wouldn't be here in this chat. Exactly. Listen, Militario gets about 30 cents a month. The rest of them, I'm not going to disclose their pay. But they do so much. They do so much. So much. So much. When Michael Jordan had the flu, he dropped 30. Exactly. Like professional, it does not matter to a professional athlete if he is injured or if he is sick. It literally has no weight to their performance at all. Literally zero. Professional athletes are constantly injured and sick because they push their body to the limits. It literally does not mean anything. It does not mean anything. Burger get destroyed by DDP. Absolutely. Bro, DDP would take him to the ground and fuck him up, dude. He'd fuck him up on the ground. What's good, Larry? CTM and Hobknocker as well. Fire. Igma, do you think Mario Bautista won? Yes. Stop fucking. Jesus Christ. Dude, thank you so much for admitting Mario clearly won. I hate these Aldo Glazers. It's so annoying because you can tell they're just old head retards who cannot comprehend that Aldo's like 40 fucking 7 years old. He's an old head. This is how the sport works. Because listen, if Aldo would have had the exact same performance against Mario Bautista, nobody would have had a problem. But they have such a hard-on for Jose Aldo because he's a legend. He's a legend of the sport. They have such a hard-on for him. They cannot take that he lost in a boring fashion. Even though the first round was entertaining, the second round was entertaining, and the third round was eh. It was mainly the second round that was boring, which was the round Aldo won. Can't wait to see you, Cocaine Max, when Rico pulls up. Listen, I would never try. I would never try that, but he might be able to convince me. He might be able to convince me. On like a stream or like a fucking podcast or something, just hit a fucking line. I might would have to maybe possibly partake in that alliteration. You go, who's your least favorite MMA YouTuber? I mean, MMA Guru, obviously. Like, it's MMA Guru. Because Lucas Tracy's a Sigma alpha male. The rest are fine. Bedtime's cool. The rest of them are fine, really. The rest of them are fine. It's mainly MMA Guru. Piece of shit. I have a video coming out about him tonight. I was gonna post it yesterday, but I didn't. I'd rather get good sleep. Didn't have time for it. But I'm absolutely gonna fucking destroy him and annihilate him. Mario Bautista is a top 5 135er. Absolutely, bro. Look at it, bro. Look at his win over, bro. He beat Ricky Simone dominantly, beat Jose Aldo. Like he's one of the top fighters, like in the division. He is a future title contender at least, at the very least. Like he 100% could beat like a decent amount of these top fighters. Like I know he said he wanted to fight Henry Cejudo. I think that's a great fight. Say you want to fight Sean O'Malley too, which is like, okay, you're not gonna get Sean O'Malley, you fucking dipshit. They're gonna do a trilogy with Sean O'Malley and Cheeto Vera. That's what they're gonna do. Mario Bautista Moggs Francis. If you disagree, go watch kickboxing. Right? Hey, if you don't like the clinch game, go watch a different sport. Strickland would get destroyed by Tupper. Hey, and by the way, Strickland had a more boring performance over 25 minutes over Paulo Costa than Mario Bautista did over Jose Aldo. That is quite literally an argument you cannot come against. That is a purely factual argument that fight was more boring than Bautista versus Aldo. People didn't say shit about that fight. People didn't say shit about that fight because it's Strickland and he's funny and he's based. Strickland is based because he says, "Oh, you're fat. Listen here, guys. Listen here, guys. I think if you're a fat bitch, you should be sent to a concentration camp. Listen here, guys." Based. He's so based. He says he speaks his mind. Boring. 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 It's good, BGA. Sugar landed his best shot on Izzy and 20 follow-up punches. He just walked it off. He literally stood up and was just like, it literally looked like, from an outside perspective, like he was getting hit by a child and was kind of just like, ow, like, stop fucking hitting. Like, he wasn't getting hurt. He was just like, stop fucking hitting me. That's literally the look he was giving while getting punched in the fucking face. Like, unloaded on all over his face by Sean Strickland. Strickland couldn't even knock down Sneeko. People think he's a good fighter. Like, yeah, dude. Like, he took Sneeko to, like, his limits, dude. Like, come on, dude. Like, fucking, like, look at Sneeko, dude. Like, look at fucking Sneeko. Like, that dude just, like, looks frail. He, like, looks frail. Like, if you fucking got him in, like, a hold, like, you got him in, like, a Kimura, you sneeze, and just that little movement snaps his fucking shoulder. Like, he looks frail. Prime Eagle was broken. Eagle was a hustler. There's positives and negatives to both, right? Listen, maybe you think I'm not as funny anymore, but yeah, you got to trade it. You got to trade funny for consistency. Got to be less funny if you're more consistent. Hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you. Jose Aldo shouldn't have let Soyboy Bautista dictate where the fight goes. Bro, and literally, hey, if you don't want me to hold you up against the fence, get out of it. And guess what? Every time Aldo got Bautista up against the fence, Bautista got out of it immediately. And that's literally what he said, too. He said, get out then. Then get out of the clinch. Like, you're not doing... Jose Aldo wasn't doing anything either. He was just waiting there. And it's so funny because he did this in his Merab Dvalishvili fight, which is why I really don't care about Merab's performance in that fight, because every single time Aldo gets pushed up against the fence, he literally just waits for the referee to come in and break it up. Every single time he gets pushed into the clinch, he looks at the referee. Watch back his fight with Merab and with Mario Bautista. Every time he gets put into the clinch, he immediately looks at the referee as a sign of like, okay, are we gonna like, can I get back to my thing here? It's like, hey, dummy, this is mixed martial arts. This is a thing called the clinch, and it's the most modern, revolutionary aspect of mixed martial arts. Learn the clinch, dummy. I know an old dog can't learn new tricks, but maybe you'll have to try. Prime Hugo drink 5 monsters a day before gooning out to Juliana Pena and playing Spelunky before forgetting he has to make some members content. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Go watch boxing, nerds. Real MMA fans love cage clinching. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I like it when WMMA fighters cage clinch. Who doesn't? It's so cringe watching fanboys who know nothing claiming Herb Dean stopped the action to let Perry decide to continue as a huge advantage. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Herbert my brother Hill Lab, Dan Hardy was right. He's a fucking Oreo. That's what Herbert fucking dumb. Herbert dumbass. He's a fucking white knight, bro. He's a traitor to his race. He's a fucking disgrace to his race. He's Daniel Cormier. Bautista would have beaten Prime Aldo. He literally would have. He would have done the exact same thing because Prime Aldo still gets put up against the cage and does nothing. It's the same thing Piotr Yan does. It's the same thing Piotr Yan does. That's why they have such proficient takedown defense, because all they do is focus on not getting taken down. They don't focus on getting out of the position, on maybe creating a little bit of damage for an escape, or maybe trying to reverse them. They put 100% of their effort into not getting taken down. Aldo and Yan do the exact same thing up against the fence. Merab just held them up against the fence. If you're not going to do anything of me holding you up against the fence, then I'm just going to hold you there and knee you in the fucking leg and shoot takedowns. If you're not going to do anything, I'm not either. Right? People always say, oh, it takes two to tango, so you can't really just blame this one fighter for having a boring fight. Well, what about this one? What about this one? If Aldo was good enough, he would have gotten out of the clinch. Do you think Jamal Hill could become champion again? Absolutely, he can. Listen, he became a champion at such a young age in his career. I mean, he literally got the championship. He fought for the championship after a win over Johnny Walker and Thiago Santos. Like, he was not in line for a title shot at all. He still would need like 3 more fights. If he gets 1 or 2 more good wins, he can fight again. And especially if Alex Pereira isn't the champion again, like, I think Jamal Hill destroys Magomed Ankalaev because Jamal Hill does have good leg kicks. He was leg kicking Alex Pereira and has the 1-shot knockout. Absolutely, he can become champion again. Lucas Tracy overrated for no reason. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Because listen, like I said, consistency, you have to balance it out, right? You have to be less funny to be more consistent. Because if you're 100% funny all the time, you're going to burn out. Who has a direct perspective of this? Maybe the guy talking about it. Khalil would beat the living shit out of Strickland if they ever fought. I think so. If it was a 5-round fight, I think Strickland would win. But if it was a 3-round fight, I absolutely would pick Khalil because Strickland just wouldn't do anything until the 3rd round, and then he would win the 3rd round and win on like a very high note of like maybe like dropping Khalil, like almost finishing him, and the decision is going to be called out 29-28. For the winner by split decision, Khalil Roundtree. And he's going to go, oh, whatever, the judges. It's the judges. They're just racist. Yeah, that's it. The judges are racist towards you, Sean Strickland. It's not the fact that you're boring as fuck in the cage 90% of the time and that you only throw jabs and don't do any damage. It's because they're racist. You're right, actually. Yo, what's good, Calico? What's good, Calico? Strickland is so lucky Usman is deciding to go back to 170 to get killed by Buckley. I honestly think Usman would still beat Strickland at 185, too. That's not even like a joke. Being Rudy was being based. Okay. Jesus Christ. People were saying Bautista versus Pereira to punish Bautista. The funny thing is Bautista would beat Pereira. He literally would take him down and submit him. He would literally take him down, hold him up against the clinch, and submit him. Strickland is a bitch. He wouldn't even challenge a Navy SEAL in the gunfight like a real man. He just has like, he's just like insecure. He's so clearly insecure and like hiding it like under this like tough guy. Like, I'm an MMA fighter. Like, I'm the baddest man on the planet. But then when he steps in the cage, he just can't throw anything other than a jab because he's too scared to commit to anything like big and worthwhile. He throws jabs and lead front kicks. And every once in a while when his opponent is throwing with reckless abandonment and completely over swinging, then and only then will he throw a straight and a shovel hook. And that's it. And that's all he'll throw. He won't shoot a takedown. He won't go for the clinch. He won't throw leg kicks. He won't throw side kicks, head kicks. Struggland. Okay, that's okay. Struggland, the only dude to go to Theo Von just to cry. Yeah, like that's also disgusting too. Like, what's your problem? Like, what is your fucking problem? Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever do that? You know what you do? Listen. You know what you do if you're about to cry on one of the biggest podcasts? You go, hey, just give me a second here. And you go, cut that out. You say, cut that out because that's gay and I don't want anyone to see that. But I want people to see. Listen here, guys. I want people to see my feelings because even though I put on this tough guy facade, at the end of the day, I'm just an emotional guy. And really, this tough guy facade is only because I'm so insecure that I feel like I need to project this masculinity to see, to have people view me in a dominant light. Because my father was abusive and I need to be perceived as dominant so I never get taken advantage of ever again. Listen here, guys. Jose Aldo should be getting all the hate because, but people are gay for these Brazilian fighters. It's not Brazilian. It's that he's old. He's an old legend. He's a legend. You go, all your critiques want you to be a broke slave. It's that simple. The more money You make them more, they'll cry. Exactly. Like, listen, maybe I was the funniest fucking person ever when I was unhinged and fucking going crazy, literally going crazy out of my mind. Hey, that's probably when I was the funniest, but that's not sustainable. That is not sustainable at all. Brazilian fighter fans are the worst. It's the Europe fight fans, the French and the British fight fans, because they think that any one of their fighters has a fraction of a chance of becoming a top contender, and they don't. And they go crazy when Molly McCann gets a submission over fucking Luana Carolina. Like, when one of your biggest prospects in the history of your country in MMA is Molly McCann. Yo, chalk the tourney. Chalk the tourney. Who are you challenging? Who you challenge? Steve Bitchland. Okay, that's a very introspective nickname. Jeff Mendes gets set up by fence grabbing Aldo. That as well. That as well. That's like one of the most blatant, like fluke KOs ever. And then the second fight was still extremely close, right? Khabib fans are funny. Or no, was that the second fight? Was the he got knocked down in the second fight, right? In their second fight. Am I right about that? I don't know. There's it's old shit. Fucking old. I don't care. Khabib fans are funny because of how annoying they are, but these Brazil fans are just gay. Yeah, listen, honestly, Dagestani fans can be funny sometimes, just like the like brother, like never bleed. It's because it's just so stupid. But I agree, the Brazilian fans are just gay. But I'd say that's more so with British and French fans with their own fighters. Aldo literally quit versus Piotr Jan, bro. It's so overrated. He quit, bro. He quit against Max Holloway twice and then Piotr Jan. Literally in the exact same fashion in every single one of those fights. On the ground, volume strikes, and he just doesn't do anything. Oh, wait, looks like there's a pattern. When he's getting pressured and when he's getting pushed, he just doesn't do anything. Whoa. I was just a Brazilian that couldn't make it in soccer. Yeah. George Aldo is a quitter. Thoughts on Juliana Pena telling reporters post-fight that her secret to winning is that she just tried like really. I think she has one of the greatest minds in the sport, is what I think. I think I would beg and pray to my Lord if I was on the Ultimate Fighter to have her as a coach. Like, she has just one of the, like, Firas Zahabi. Like, listen, what do these people have in common? Firas Zahabi, John Danaher, Juliana Pena. The greatest minds in mixed martial arts. Mention fight MMA should just be women's MMA. Stop male on male violence. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Just get rid of it. And then also have the women fighters only wear bikinis. And they're like shrunken from the wash. And the floor has mud on it. And the mid-round breaks, they get sprayed with baby oil. And then at the end of the fight, if they get a finish, they have to flash the crowd. That's just my opinion. I own this shit. This is my channel. Okay, Ducks on Quack. You are Vlad the Impregnator. Right? You are Vlad the Impregnator. I'm right about that? I know I'm right about that. I know you're Vlad the Impregnator. Lo, what's good? The baby says hi. Hope you're doing good. Good Gee? What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. Hope you're doing good, bro. Tell the baby. Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, if you're still here, tell your baby that I said this and do this exactly. You can screen record that and just show it to him. And that's my message for him. And I think that'll breed confidence within him. Doesn't Hurricane Milton? I wish it killed more people. Shake some boy. No, I'm not gonna shake my ass, gay MMA. Hey, gay MMA, I'm not gonna shake something for you. George, absolutely correct. Pereira fans are in an L. That fight was corrupt. Why the fuck is Pereira allowed to tell a ref to change his mind? Either you step in or you don't. Don't confuse the fighter who doesn't know they're going to continue. That's cheating. I literally was making that exact point. Either you step in or you don't. Because what you did, Herbert Dean, is you have created a completely different scenario that is totally unfair for Jamal Hill. Now Alex Pereira has him up against the fence. Not only that, but he has closed the distance to punching range. Jamal Hill's whole game plan was to stick the distance and kick. Now the distance is punching range and he's up against the fence and he has nowhere to go. It completely, chalk the fucking tourney. Chalk the tourney. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Vlad. Hope you're doing good, bro. Right, it's people like you having children, next generation. Uncle Live beats Pereira. I honestly kind of hope he does now, but I hope that fight never even happens. I hope Alexander Rakic gets the fucking title shot and beats Pereira. I hope Uncle Live never gets a title shot ever. So consistency is the trait of Lucas Tracy you value the most about fam. Well, he's funny too, and he's like base. He's not like some liberal fucking gay wad. He's like health conscious, like he knows about raw milk, circadian rhythm, fucking seed oils and shit, and I like that too. He's just a more generalized person. Like that's not even a bad thing. Like my personality is a more niche. Like the people that like me, the people that don't. Like they don't like me. Lucas Tracy is a more generalized person where there's more people that agree with him, and maybe if they don't like him necessarily, they still don't mind. And that's a good skill. Like both of them have their own positive and negative traits. I wouldn't say that's the thing. I think he's funny. I think Lucas Tracy is funny. Is that crazy? Is that literally insane to say that I think Lucas Tracy is funny? Because he says wobbly cobblestone fucking knees. Peaches and Creamville. Am I insane for saying that, for having that opinion? Everyone was saying that Armin versus Oliveira should have been 5 rounds because they were so salty that Armin won and thought that he would have changed anything, even though Oz was weaker mentally. And Armin was winning the latter half of that fight. Armin has better cardio than Oliveira. He's gone longer in rounds than Oliveira. He literally has better cardio than him. People call Jamal Hill a Twitter thug for shaking per hand after an argument. What do you think of that? I think that's the dumbest shit ever because this is the thing. It's like the people that are calling Jamal Hill a Twitter warrior are Twitter warriors. You realize there's this thing called like human interaction and basic social skills. You realize he would come off even worse and look like a fucking prick if he didn't shake his hand and just like shrugged him off. That would mean he's like salty. Him shaking Pereira's hand is like, okay, like, yeah, sure, like you beat me in that fight. Listen, I think that I could beat you in another fight, but I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm not gonna like fucking just get pissed about that and let it cloud my judgment. I'm still gonna be a respectful person. It's this weird thing called being a respectful person and not a fucking idiot. Hey, dummies, like the stream. Like the fucking stream. We only have 4 likes in the stream. I'm honestly so disappointed that we only have 4 fucking likes in the stream. If this doesn't get to 6 likes in the next fucking 30 seconds, I'm gonna end the stream. Fucking 4 likes, bro? Let's get some fucking likes in here. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the fucking like counter. I better see it go up. There we go. Now it's at 7. See, there we go. Easy money. Easy money. Guess what? I don't care that I just lost fucking 5 viewers off that. Don't give a shit. Don't care. Based on damage, DDP won. Only reason DDP looked injured is because he has light skin. Exactly. And by the way, jabs don't do fucking damage. Like, you can't just land 30 jabs. Like, what? It's insane, bro. I'm gonna go crazy. Bro, the DDP Strickland shit was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, bro. Like Dragos Duplessis clearly won that fucking fight, arguably every single round. Like, you could argue that he won every single fucking round. Oh, but Strickland landed 10 jabs in round 7. That changes everything. That changes everything. Usman would beat Strickland. He's going to get chinned by Buckley, though. Absolutely. Buckley's a terrible style for Usman. I completely agree. I love Buckley, dude. He's so fucking funny. Bro, Buckley's style is the greatest style I've ever seen other than, like, Trevor Peak. Because he jumps into punches. He fucking sprung like a coil. He's like a fucking jackrabbit on steroids and melanin. Bro, the way he knocked out Wonderboy, he literally, like, jumped into the fucking cage and swung his entire, like, it was like a William Knight knockout. He fights like if William Knight had skill and athleticism. And, like, it's so crazy. It's so great. And it works on Wonderboy. Oh my god, I fucking love Joaquin Buckley, dude. He, like, is so, I love him, bro. I love him. You didn't burn out. It just takes time to brainstorm content. Well, I literally have like 100 plus ideas in my notes. I'm not like out of content. I'll never be out of content. I literally always have tier lists. I have breakdowns on something. I have so many ideas. I can't make enough. Like, I can't make as many videos as the ideas I have because more ideas are popping up constantly. I literally have like 200 fucking notes. And come up with revolutionary ideas like the Lost Soul diss track. Well, that'll come later. I want to put that out when I make my documentary about him. But I want to do other things first. Like that's like, I've had that idea for so fucking long, but just other ideas have been taking priority. These people would shit themselves if they see Jamal Hill in public, by the way, let alone just seeing him. Yeah, confronting them. Yeah. They wouldn't say shit to him. They literally wouldn't say shit to him. Eagle, don't take advice from people who don't make content. Exactly. I never do. I literally never do. The only person I've ever taken advice from who doesn't make content is my dad. He said, like, because he watches some of my stuff sometimes. And he was like, you don't want to be the angry guy. Like, you don't want to be the guy that's just angry and that's your personality. And that actually was good advice because consciously stopped doing that. And I saw like a big growth when he said that. And I actually started acting on it. Because you don't want to do, like, you see that with this guy named William Montgomery on like the Kill Tony circuit. I don't watch Kill Tony, but I like William Montgomery. But like, yeah, it doesn't go far from there. Like, you can get good shit from being angry, and you should utilize being angry, which I do constantly. Rigo does it, Gnome does it, everyone does it. But to be the angry guy, it just doesn't go far. The people trying to give advice don't care if you eat every night. They just want to stroke their egos to having a clown. Exactly, bro. Exactly. They don't understand. They don't understand the pumping of ideas into my content and having to unload that over everyone. They don't understand. Crying on a comedy podcast is actually crazy. Exactly, bro. It's a comedy podcast. Like, make a joke. Say something funny. Like, holy shit. Sure reminds me of the Joker, a massive loser who gets craved at the end of the movie. Okay. Stay safe out there in Galileo, Purdue, dodging the fence. Well, I'm doing it on purpose. Like, I'm doing it on purpose. Strickland brags and flexes about being a victim. Exactly. It's fucking pussy shit. What's good, Bismarck? What's good, Left Way Black Belt as well? Zapper solo. Rigo's back. What's good, bro? What's good? To be honest, I believe Aldo chose to go out versus Conor. Yeah. I feel like he felt like it was an unwinnable fight, and his only chance was to get one big shot at the very start. Like, just get lucky. And hit him with something big. Other times getting killed is a choice. Yes, he quit in that fight too, and just wanted to get over with. Yes, I believe that's what happened. Is he was so overwhelmed with like anxiety and emotion. He was just like, "There's no I have no chance of winning this fight. Like, this guy beats my style. I need to land just something big and crazy on him at the very start." Joshua Fabio is the greatest mind. That's true. I would love to eventually get like an interview with Joshua Fabio, and I hope he would listen too, because I would genuinely like. I'm such a good interviewer. It's crazy. I'm so good at interviewing people. it gets crazy like sometimes. Like if you watch my fucking podcast with Gnome and Rigo and uh who else did I do? Mogwonk and Batter. Like, I'm so good at interviewing people. It's insane sometimes. And I would genuinely listen to him and find common ground with him. Because I probably do agree with a lot of the stuff he says. I think chasing, you know what's so funny is people go, oh, he was chasing around his fighters with a knife. I literally think that like works and like that's a good thing to do. Like you need to activate your primal mindset. And nothing gets your primal mindset activated like getting chased around with a fucking knife. Like I'm not even being like you could tell when I'm like joking and I'm saying I'm not joking. I'm not even joking with this. Like I literally think that probably helped them. Like that's a good thing that every fighter should do. I believe people also quit versus Francis too. Absolutely. They just thought he's unbeatable. Aldo got up immediately after letting Conor KO him featherweight Hulk Hogan. Said the title, fuck Bautista, fuck you. He's literally going to be the next champion. Not the biggest fan of Magomed. Don't drink raw milk, dude. What are you talking? What do you work for the fucking government? What, bro, what? Absolutely drink raw milk. It's literally like so good for you. You realize people were drinking raw milk for the entirety of humanity until like the 1940s. And that's only because they started giving cows antibiotics and going through pasteurization. Like, Glory Kickboxing is so overhyped. Vittoria would beat the brakes off 90% of Glory Kickboxers. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they would get destroyed by him in MMA. Fighters don't deserve any respect at all and should not be compared to other athletes who need to compete against 100 million other athletes to get a chance. MMA is so niche. If a fighter tries to tell the ref what to do, the ref should take a point. They literally should, though. Like, reffing is the referee's job. It is the referee's job. It is not the fighter's job to say, no, you're not coming in and breaking up the action, right? Listen, if you're going to do that, do it like Mighty Mouse did it, right? Mighty Mouse got like kicked in the nuts by Henry Cejudo. Referee stepped in and he said, no, like I'm fine. And stayed at distance in the exact same position where it was. He's like, no, like I'm seriously, like I'm fine. Let's just like, I just want to keep going. And he was talking to the ref. He wasn't actively in his stance, preparing to punch Jamal in the face, stepping forward and stick it. Bro said talk to the hand, and Herb Dean let Alex Pereira jizz all over his face. He metaphorically let Alex Pereira come all over his face by letting Alex Pereira say talk to the hand. Can't believe people keep losing to Dolidze. I love Dolidze. I don't know why he's celebrating like it was an injury to Kevin Holland. Bro, him and Mateusz Gamrot, it is so funny when a fighter like ridiculously over celebrates by like dancing and like jumping on the cage after an injury TKO. Right? Like Mateusz Gamrot did that over Rafael Fiziev. He's like, ah, like a war scream, dude. Like it's so funny. I love that shit. You're the son I never had and never got the chance to molest her. Okay. You're Rigo's victim. Okay. That's right, George. Herb can do what he wants. Lucas is funny as fuck. He is funny. I don't like people have like an unwavering vitriol towards Lucas Tracy for literally no reason. Because Guru doesn't like him. Because Guru doesn't like Lucas Tracy. Because Lucas Tracy takes from Guru's audience. They see that as a personal attack on them. And they go, fuck Lucas Tracy. He's a fucking... He steals Guru's... Like, what is one genuine, like negative thing you can say about Lucas Tracy? Like, give me one genuine negative comment you can give. Like, name one negative thing about him. Other than he's not funny, because that's subjective. Because guess what? He has 100,000 subscribers, so 100,000 people think he's funny. You're in the minority. Also, it really is embarrassing watching a ref get told what to do by a fighter. It'd be like a prison guard taking a prisoner's instructions. Zero sense of authority and self-respect. Exactly. Like, hey, sorry, warden. I'm in a fight right now. Like, sorry, this is my business right now. And you just go, oh, okay. What? What was Jamal supposed to do? Punch Pereira? Exactly. Literally, though. Literally. I mean, like, people don't understand this. MMA shit is about millimeters. Alex Pereira moved a full step forward. And with someone with his range, that is substantially significant. Mario Yamasaki was letting a fighter prove they're warrior. You can't just call yourself a warrior and expect to have that respect without proving it. Mario Yamasaki was ahead of his time. To be honest, Jamal Hill assaulting Pereira would have been base, just slapping him at the end of the fight. Just pulling out a Glock and pop a cap in his ass. Will have been KO'd again. I don't know what that means. Tony also quit against Justin and proved he was not a warrior. That's true. That's true. That's true. Diddy Duplessis. Listen, we all know the rumors about him and Guru. We all know the rumors about him and Guru. I think there's a reason why Diddy Duplessis fits so well. Like I said, sometimes divine interventional coincidences. Buckley's a more hood version of DDP. Yes, dude. Literally. And they're both welterweights and middleweights. DDP used to be a welterweight, moved up to middleweight. Buckley used to be a middleweight, moved down to welterweight. Buckley shooting takedown to set up leaping hooks from 5 feet away is so base. It's so fucking base. He literally has hood style, bro. He fights with hood style. He's like if Bobby Green took fucking, I don't know, androgen, fucking, I don't know, super chemical X. I don't know. Like, Tony quit against Gaethje. Yes, that's true. Can't run out of content when you make 2 videos a year. Exactly. I'm trying to save all my content. I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to vault it so no one else can take it. What's funny is anyone who doesn't have one-punch KO power at 170 will struggle with Buckley. So all the high-level guys with like Leon and Bilal, I think he fucks up Leon Edwards. I think that's the next fight to make is him versus Leon. And I think he fucks up Leon Edwards, like unironically. Freaking Rigo up in here. What's good, Hero G's? No, it's not. No. Hey, did you read the channel name? Did you read the channel? Have you looked at our faces and listened to our voices? Not Rigo. Not Rigo. Your dad actually wants you to succeed. That's the difference. Exactly. Right? Bucky KO and Leon would be so funny. Yeah. Oh my God. I would literally like jump up and down and start fucking giggling if that happened. Was Rory McDonald really a warrior? No. He's Canadian. Was Rory McDonald really a warrior? Let's see. He was born and raised in Canada. No. That was easy. Moicano Savage. Oh, God. Bro, this is the other shit that is so... I fucking hate this shit. Moicano savagely graped BSD. Okay, like BSD should honestly retire from MMA after that. Okay. Moicano's win over BSD was not that good. And he's going to get fucked up by anyone with any skill. And I know I said BSD was going to make Moicano look like a little boy in there. But let's be honest. Moicano still is not going to go far in the sport. Like, he's funny. He's not going to go far. His striking is still shit. Moicano's striking is still shit. He's like if Charles Oliveira grew up on fucking Coco Melon and Lunchley. Kluger's not a warrior for gassing out and getting TKO'd by Pereira. Exactly. Pereira was literally letting him hit him in the face for the first 2 rounds. It's not a warrior. Facts, Bismarck. Clear went down as soon as he got hit with a body shot. Exactly. He has no heart. Listen, the head is all mental. The body is all heart. If you get hit in the body, you have to tough it out with your heart. If you get hit in the head, you have to mentally navigate that. You get dropped with a body shot because you don't get the heart. Diego Sanchez was too soft for Fabia. He was over the hill at that point. He was over the hill. He would have done worse without Fabia. Let's be honest, because he would have gotten, put up against fucking like Tony Ferguson. Like he would have been, put up against like good fighters like Lando Venata. Or, I don't know, some fucking other fighter. I can't think of anyone. But he would have been put up against steeper competition. Joshua Fabia played the game and contracted very efficiently and got him good, easy fights. It's up to Diego Sanchez at the end of the day. Clue didn't work hard enough, and he should be ashamed of it. Absolutely. Well, listen, let's be honest. I mean, it was scripted. Like, we all know it was scripted, but, like, that aside from us knowing it was completely scripted, he didn't work hard enough, and he should be ashamed of it. I completely agree with that. Chasing your fighters with a knife teaches them amazing distance control. It makes them drop their ego and learn to embrace being evasive rather than being a warrior and ego fighting. Like, I know it sounds like we're joking, but I'm literally serious. Like, that is beneficial to your training regimen. It gets you used to uncomfortable situations. Far more uncomfortable than, oh, I got punched in the face with a jab. No, I'm about to stab you. I'm about to stab you with a knife. Great metaphor. I have the best metaphors on MMA YouTube. It's kind of a known fact at this point. Yeah, you know. Strong Mouse is a more honorable man than Strong Mouse is a more honorable man than Alex Piera. Great vocabulary there. Deletes getting his black. Yeah, you guys, he got his black belt too for a rip injury. Was the best moment of the card, dude. That shit is so funny, dude. I love that. Alex should stop the Jaguar face band and do rat face band. He should stop the just face band in general. He's a fucking millennial. It's so cringy, bro. Painting your face, like, just to go out and get punched in the face for 2 rounds straight. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fam sucks. Khalil fights like you owe him money, though. If I hear that stupid shit ever again, I'm banning you. Period. I hear that again. Dunzo. Imagine how funny Jamal Hill's sucker punching Barrow would have been. That would have been a top 10 moment. That would have been a top 10 moment of all fucking time, dude. And he would have knocked him out. He literally would have knocked him out if he ever got a single punch off on Pereira. He literally would have knocked him out if he got a sucker punch in on Pereira. Jamal should have jumped the fence and tried to KO Pereira. He should have tried. He should have tried to KO his fat coach. Yeah. He should have jumped the cage and tried to KO his fat fucking coach. Well, hi, what's good, Marloncito? What's good, bruh? Alex needs to stop ducking the rematch with El. I mean, quite literally. Jamal Ho's the only one that stands a chance against him. Canada going to be the place to be within 4 years. Yeah, really? Really? Do you really think that? Do you really think that? Okay. I have a rebuttal. I actually have a rebuttal for that. You think Canada's going to be the place to be? Okay.
How do you know if a Toronto girl is wifey type? Yo, shouldn't be. I don't want to be no catty shit. Oh, none of that shit. Be talking to the men too much, some shit like that. Let her speak like the man them. How do you know if a Toronto?
Canada is going to be the place to be.
What's your name again?
Flush.
Flush. I like that.
Like, as if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that you.
If the spliff is Aita, don't even pass it to me.
Don't
Yo,
even
you're
pass
sick
it.
to my stomach, fam.
Sick
But if
to
it-
my
This word is a
stomach,
big one for the
fam.
man. You see what I'm saying? Spell crony.
Crody, CRODIE. You already know Big C. Bruh, Western Road, you already know. Only wear blue. I don't rock no red.
Like that.
Red makes me sick. I don't even pick up your cup. I don't even hold me to.
No.
So listen. Canada's going to be the place to be. Canada's the place to be. And if the business is true and you left your moms in the hood, yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. It's the place to be. Remember when Buckley beat that 6'5" Russian guy, then shook his hand after the fight, then just slaps him and walks away after the fight? Dude, Buckley is such a hood motherfucker, dude. If I'm thinking, are you talking about his last fight, right? The fucking Nursultan Ruziboyev. You're talking about Nursultan Ruziboyev. Moicano isn't even good. That's just the level BSD is at. Exactly. BSD just sucks. And that also shows how shit Dustin Poirier is. That Dustin Poirier was getting his shit kicked in by BSD. And Dustin Poirier had a competitive fight with Islam. I'm telling you, Arman beats Islam. Lunchley is amazing. I'm sure you're a fucking you're a Lunchley Munchley. Yo! Lost Soul is a Lunchley Munchley on Beatty. Glue vs. Pereira was such an overrated fight that wasn't war at all. Bro, people are saying, bro, I can't even get into it, bro, because I'm going to just repeat the same shit and start screaming. People act like it was back and forth. Bro, people are saying it's a fight of the year. And that Alex Pereira in the 4th round is the greatest fighter they've ever seen. Like, are you living on the planet Earth? Are you living on planet Earth? Alex Pereira in the 4th round versus Khalil Rancher was the best fighter I've ever seen. Are you on Fenty? Are you smoking crack? Khalil has 0 power. He was literally hitting Alex Pereira with like clean punches on a consistent basis and wasn't able to do anything. Khalil can take punches because of its head shape. Elbows counter him. Trevor Harmon beats Pereira. Yeah, I think so. What's good, Pisto Pete? Bro, where have you been? I say, man, I've been chilling with the Mandem on Crody. I've been chilling with the Mandem on Crody. You know, spitting the business. You heard? Eagle gets his butt eaten by Rigo. Gay and false. Chasing your fighters with a knife also teaches them to be humble and reminds them MMA is a sport. Exactly. The UFC PI needs to hire Joshua Fabia. I think so. He'd be cheap. He'd work there cheap. That Schmitty guy's the man. and deserves better friends than O'Malley and Tim Welch. Bro, who the fuck is Schmidt? Like, who the fuck is Schmitty? Who the fuck is that? Like, I've heard him because I've heard O'Malley clip farm and go, Schmitty. Oh, it's Schmitty. I literally could not give a single shit about O'Malley, Schmitty, and Tim Welch's love triangle. Khalil fights shit. I'm gonna. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up. That was the dumbest shit ever. What's good, TT? Khalil. Oh my god. Khalil didn't go forward the whole fight even after dropping Pereira. He literally dropped Pereira and just like continued to fight a technical fight. Like, are you retarded? Did you hit the fucking galaxy gas before the fight? Did you hit the galaxy gas mid-round? Spoiler alert for a future EagleMMA video. Spoiler alert. Body Pimble fight. Body Pimble fights more violent than Khalil. Unironically, yes. Look at his fight with Luigi Vendramini. Unironically, yes. Khalil fights like he owes them money. Khalil fights like he had a single mother and grew up in an abusive household. And he ate beans and weenies on a nightly basis. Canada's heaven on earth. Well, from those videos I showed, I completely agree, actually. I completely agree. God, I need some water. Shouts out my OG based water enjoyers. Listen, if you're an OG based water, not any of these new age fucking based what. If you're an OG based water enjoyer, drop a fucking water in the chat, bro. Come on. Come on, Crody.
Accent. What are your thoughts on the Toronto accent?
Cuddy, me and my Crusculicious made the accent.
We run Toronto, fam. The reasons that the Toronto accent even exists, that.
Oh, busy bap. If you say otherwise, so a nice beak, cruh. Bache boy.
Bachi boy.
What are your
Bachi
thoughts?
boy. Bachi boy. Kakiso. Yo, nice your beak, fam. Nice your beak, fam. Heaven on earth, bro. It's heaven on earth. Bear Bucties? Yo, no, I know. Yeah, no. I've seen that one. Bear Bucties? Yo, mod things, fam. Showing the worst part of Canada. That's 90%. The worst part of Canada is the whole continent. Inger would beat Khalil like he stole something from him. Michael Chandler would beat Khalil like, no, no. She's sexy as fuck, and the accent makes her hotter. From mod things from. Listen to Wagwan. I've listened to it. I've done extensive research on the topic. Basically, like if someone said, you like Kali and showing Skid Row, it's not at all like that. It's not at all like that. What the fuck was that? Yo, when Buckley fought Ruzi Boyev, he slaps him in the face after the fight immediately after shaking his hand. Well, Ruzi Boyev is a dirty Russian scumbag. Deserved it. I'm a feastable Sigma. I'm a lunchly munchly. I'm a lunchly munchly myself, actually. Alex fucking sucks. He literally cannot defend straight punches. Literally, Khalil Roundtree threw 3 punches. 3 punches. The whole fight. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. And he was close to beating Pereira. Somebody better go smoke. Yeah, smoke that, you fam. Pereira literally learned nothing from getting killed by Adesanya. The finishing sequence versus Khalil was super similar to when Adesanya KO'd him when Pereira was reaching for punches with his hands down. I was getting so pissed because I was seeing that the entire time. I've been knowing about that, about Pereira. I've been knowing about that since his fight with Israel Adesanya, that every single time he has you up against the fence and has you hurt or landed a good strike on you, hands down at your sides, all you need to do is come in with a 1-2. Adesanya killed him with that in their rematch. He hit him with that at the end of the first round in their first MMA fight. He was landing that constantly in their kickboxing fights. Every fighter that has done well against Alex Pereira, except for Khalil Roundtree, did exactly that. I was getting pissed, dude. I'm like, literally, just throw something. Just throw something. He's so open. He's so fucking open on the feet. It's crazy. Like, Alex doesn't have some granite chin. He's been hurt in fights before, and Khalil didn't even make him react. Exactly, dude. Like, literally, like, exactly. And Khalil has shit form, too. Like, he has shit technique. So, like, any power that he does have does not translate well. Like, he should be a wrestler. I'm not going to... Hey, how'd that work out? How'd that work out? Kalol cow, round piss, idiot fuckface. Maybe if you shot a takedown, there would have been the threat of the takedown, and that could have had you land a big overhand that would have hurt him. You don't even have to grapple. Just shoot a takedown to have it in his brain that that is something you are willing to go to. In the pocket, if Khalil threw a shot with actual conviction, he would have clipped him. Pereira was so lucky Adesanya didn't decide to move to 205. I think Adesanya would beat him at 205. I literally do think that now, especially after like I was kind of 50-50 on them at 205. I think if Pereira moved back to 185, Izzy would beat him. But if they was at 205, I was probably leaning a little bit more towards Alex, but still very neutral. After that fight with Khalil Roundtree, 100% I'm saying Israel Adesanya beats Alex Pereira at light heavyweight. Like, straight up. He has the game plan, and he's used it every single time he's fought him. He knows exactly what to do, and now he has, like, actual power, too. Can't wait to see Jamal or Yuri break Khalil round 1 or round 2. I'd love to see Yuri beat Khalil Roundtree, honestly. I think that's the one I'd anticipate the most. Because it'd be some fucking crazy, like, elbow or some shit. Like a flying knee and just fucking brutalize him. I think Yuri Prochazka does worse against Khalil Roundtree, but beats the fucking shit out of him. Like, he'll do worse than Jamal Hill against Khalil Roundtree, but he will beat the fucking shit out of Khalil Roundtree, as well as taking a lot of damage. Like I think Jamal Hill it'd be like a, back and forth fight, and then Jamal Hill just like fucking knocks him out. But Yuri versus Khalil, it'd just be a fucking war from Yuri's side. I was actually impressed with how Pereira didn't avoid a single straight punch. Yeah, bro, like Khalil Roundtree has like a short reach too. Like, bro hit the troll face crash out. Bro hit the bro really hit the oh my god. Bro really hit the Sigma face. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the gang. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always trauma when I ring. See, I believe that when I see it in my heart. I don't know the rest of it. Jamal believes the Alex fight was a fluke, and he says he's willing to die on that hill. I would 100% pick Jamal Hill to beat him in the rematch, especially because I believe Alex Pereira would be completely overzealous. I think already in that fight, he was overzealous and reaching a little bit, and Jamal Hill was very close to landing a big shot. I think with a rematch, Alex Pereira just walks forward and throws with reckless abandonment and just gets caught with one big shot, like an uppercut from Jamal Hill, or like a knee in the clinch, and then off the break, he throws a right hand and clips him. Because Jamal Hill has a really good clinch game, too. If you look at his fights, he has a very good clinch game. I also think he would shoot a takedown because he has a ground game base. He's literally a jiu-jitsu fighter. Jamal Hill trains at a jiu-jitsu gym. In the beginning of the fight, Khalil caught Alex's kick and just let go of it instead of going for a takedown because he's retarded and has an ego. It's so frustrating watching these fighters that are extremely talented on the ground. Like, you don't have to just take them down and lie on them because you can't do anything. If you take them down once or twice and just shoot takedowns, that's all you have to do. And that will open up the striking. Yeah, that will open up the big right hand, the head kick, the uppercut, the jab. Like, you don't have to actually get the takedown or actually do anything with the takedown. It's the thought, knowing that they could be shooting a takedown right now. That split second mismatch of, oh no, they're actually throwing an overhand, and then they get caught. Khalil fights like he's hiding from the IRS. Like, Iwan Kutialaba's son. Why do you have an ego? Oh my god, that's right. He lost to Iwan Kutelaba. Bro, he lost to Iwan Kutelaba. That is crazy. Beans and pork is a champion building diet. Well, they're fucking in like Oscar Mayer wieners, dude. That is like the worst. That is like literally one of the worst things you can put into your body is like Oscar Mayer hot dog wieners. Like, that is straight up poison. Khalil fights like a coward who's trying to fight who's trying his best to not be a coward. Exactly. You know how Sean Strickland puts on the persona of a tough guy. Khalil Roundtree puts on the persona in his fighting. That's why he fights like people owe him money. Because he has to throw in this over-exaggerated way with all of his power to show that, like, I'm not a coward. I'm not a pussy. Look, I'll throw big haymakers. I'll throw an oblique kick. One of the worst fighters in the history of the UFC, Modestas Bukauskas. Right? America's becoming too liberal, moving to Canada. Isn't that a positive thing that America's becoming more liberal? What are you, a Trump supporter? Imagine what DDP would do to Khalil. He would absolutely brutalize him. Like, absolutely brutalize him. I'm gonna end stream here soon too, guys. As soon as I catch up, because I got stuff to do. I got shit to do. Videos to put out. Priorities to manage. Bitches to fuck. Bands to make. Prayers to be heard. Who would have put on an all-time masterclass against Khalil? I think so. I think he fucking knocks out Khalil. Wagwan Dalal is an auditory masterpiece. I remember thinking that was like a fake song and it was like AI. And then I listened to it. I was like, what the hell? A lot of Alex Cope going on SMH. Well, he's just not that good. Like, he's not a god. He's not a living god. Whoa. Yo, you're coping. A lot of Alex Cope going on because I said he's not a living god. Because I said there is a good chance that the greatest fighters in the history of the world can knock him out and beat him. And that he's not a living god and invincible. A lot of cope going around. Yeah, I'm coping. What? Adesanya is being underrated now because people underrate Dricus. Yes, people have always underrated Dricus, and they always will. I have been a fan of Dricus and been on his back excuse me, since this Brad Tavares fight. Since this Brad Tavares fight, the only fight I have picked against him was Robert Whittaker, and I said it is a 51% chance Robert Whittaker wins and a 49% chance Dricus du Plessis wins, and that is on video, me saying that probably 20 fucking times. And I like hated the fact that I was picking Robert Whittaker because I just didn't know how good Dricus du Plessis was. The best we'd seen him against was Derek Brunson. Like, it's hard to fucking pick fights like that, right? Jamal could be a 4-division champion, wasn't a Popeyes fiend. Listen, sometimes you gotta indulge in Halloween in Hawktober. I'll save those for later. Those are different topics. Right, we got Republican list, Blood Magic, at Danielle and Van, Nobody Wants This, Netflix, Orcus, Etruscan Roman God, and Women Makeup Equals Burt Fat. That's what we got. That's what we got on the topics list for future streams. Crossed out Numansa, Jamal Hill Yawn, Hawktua, Mongo Winter Arc, Hawktober Halloween, Instagram Reels, and Dave Min. I might uncross out the Dave Min though. Gotta go, man. Gotta go, man. You gotta go, Dave Min. I hope George Gnome. I hope you're voting for Dave Min for Congress. Bismarck trying to lean back versus Dricus Blitzes is a recipe for getting the fuck beat out of you. Yep. Exactly, because he'll just continue his blitz. He will just continue his blitz. He'll just keep throwing punches. DDP is better than Pereira. Is he losing to him? Does not mean he loses to Pereira. Absolutely, absolutely. He's absolutely better than Pereira. DDP is a pound for pound top 5 fighter. He's so well-rounded. He literally is, though. He has some of the best ground game in the UFC. Unironically, nobody has been able to take down Israel Adesanya and do anything to him in the UFC. Not Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vittori, Calvin Gastelum. Like, nobody in the history of the UFC has been able to take down Israel Adesanya and do anything with it. Dricus took him down and submitted him, like, off the bat with, I think, like an over-the-chin rear naked choke. Like, it was over the chin and just pure fucking leverage and pressure made him tap out. DDP would mix in takedowns if Era doesn't have... Oh, no! DDP would make it his main... DDP is all about game plans. He is completely and utterly about game plans. He would absolutely, like, immediately off the bat shoot a takedown. Been following Alex since Glory. Got to see him fight Jacoby. He's it. Dustin Jacoby fucking sucks. Dustin Jacoby... And Dustin Jacoby beat Khalil Roundtree. Like... If you ever pick Khalil Roundtree, you're the dumbest fucking person of all time. Oh, wait, isn't Jacoby that glory kickboxer that got knocked out by Reyes? Dude, Dustin Jacoby is a perfect example of just because you're a glory kickboxer does not mean shit. Does not mean it translates well into fucking MMA. Look at Gokhan Saki. Arguably, Khalil Roundtree's best win, Gokhan Saki, 1-2 in mixed martial arts, but supposedly this legend of kickboxing. Fucking sucks when it comes to MMA. And his one win was a fluke KO. You can look it up. Lane, without Googling name, one other per Glory fight, you're just naming what Joe Rogan Glazes and talks about. Izzy Artem twice and twice. Glory fucking sucks. Glory is someone's backyard. It means nothing. Being a 2-division Glory champ kind of really does not mean a lot these days. Glory does tend to throw these up-and-comers to the wolves. They tend to have some unwarranted title shots and opportunities for better fighters. Izzy beat Pereira when it mattered. Izzy got the last laugh. He got the last laugh. He got it from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Where's my belt? That's my bling. Always knockouts when I ring. From the screen to the training room, to the promos, to the champ. Where's my belt? That's my bling. Always punches when I ring. Based. When Alex decided he wanted to move up. A lot of cope there, boys. Okay, Don't care. Don't care. Izzy owns Pereira. It's that simple. He literally has the last laugh. He literally has the last laugh. Apparently not. Izzy bet on him, Lamau. Legit Pereira learned nothing from getting out on his back by Izzy. Exactly. So even when Pereira wins, Izzy makes money. Izzy profited the most out of any other fight with Pereira. Izzy's 2 fights with Pereira were the most profitable fights he's ever had. He gets to choose as the champion who he fights as well. He does not, bro. Izzy gets the last laugh. He made more money than Pereira fighting Pereira and has had a better career and has made more money overall than Pereira. Has a better legacy. Hey, W stream, bro. Yeah. It's going to end soon. Just got a shit to do here. So everyone, but yeah. Pereira's only famous because Izzy let him. Literally. Pereira would... If Izzy was not the champion, Pereira would never have been the champion because he would have fought someone who was actually decent. He would have fought Marvin Vettori, and Marvin Vettori would have beat him. Whoa, wait. Hold on a second. Based alpha male Giga Chad point here from Eagle. Alex Pereira would have fought Marvin Vettori, and he would have lost. If he fought anyone else in like the top fucking 15 other than Sean Strickland, he would have lost. Look at Bruno fucking Silva. In a close, not close, but a competitive fight with Bruno Silva. Come on, you're telling me Marvin Vettori wouldn't just take him down? Before you go, early Max versus Ilya predictions. Ilya by second round KO. Easy. Ilya second round KO. Easy. You ain't got shit to do. I literally have shit to do at a specific time. Also, my laundry's probably done. But that's not my priority. I literally have shit to do at 5:45, and it's 4, and I have to take a shower. I have other shit than that, and videos, you fuck. Imagine being a former champion. Khalil does better. Is he literally created per stardom? Literally. Actually. John Jones would destroy Pereira, by the way. Absolutely, because he did the exact same thing he did to Cyril Gahn and just take him down. And he's a heavyweight. He's 240 pounds. Yo. Yeah, no biz. What? JoJo would not struggle versus Khalil. That would be the easiest fight of his entire career. Like, easier than OSP. Alex Pereira is so fucking good. Shut the fuck up. OG, imagine what Aspinall would do to Pereira. Yeah, I used to be on the side of Pereira, but now looking at what Khalil Roundtree did and just being fast and having physical attributes against Pereira, Aspinall is faster and stronger than Khalil Roundtree. He would spark Pereira. Like, he'd literally spark him and can take him to the ground. See what would beat Pereira right now? Yes, I believe so, because he'd take him to the ground. He'd shoot a takedown. What's good, mixed race apocalypse baby? Hey, little eagle. Never call me that ever again. Have you noticed there are way less magic deniers in the MMA community now? Got to thank Rigo exposing this. Yes, well, Rigo, Gnome, and Eagle, all 3 of us. I would say it's a pretty equal split. Obviously, Rigo and Gnome have a better influence with that stuff. But Rigo would not be as into it if Gnome was not a big influence. And Gnome wouldn't have been able to share this influence if Rigo was not also accepting of it and willing to spread it out to his audience. So it's really all 3 of us. Me being the least amount, I kind of just co-sign stuff and laugh with stuff. I share some of my esoteric, magical shit, but I'm not as into that world. But whatever. It's all 3 of us. DDP, the only person progressing the skill of MMA, and he's doing it with brute Zesty 4. Zest maxing is the best base for MMA, and no one can ever tell me wrong. Because guess what? John Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. Hey, listen, guess what? You put John Jones in a room with literally anybody, and he wins. And he's black as fuck. He's a zesty black man. Those who know... Yo, those who were touched by Diddy. Those hawk to a respect button. Yo, hit the hawk to a respect button. Yo, Zapper Solo, you better hit that hawk to a respect button. Those who know. Yo, those fucking... Bro, I get those constantly. I get those fucking constant of like those Minecraft funk Sigma edits of like, bro is cooked with like the troll faces on them, dude. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. And the comments are just those who know, those who were touched by Diddy, hawk to a respect button, dude. Like, it's the stupidest shit ever. DDP is my favorite fighter to watch right now, honestly. He's been my favorite fighter to watch. My favorite high-level fighter, because my favorite fighter of all time is Trevor Peek and Yanala Schmooze. But my favorite current high-level fighter is Dricus du Plessis, and it always has been. Pereira catches DDP and KOs him, in my opinion? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because guess what? DDP would shoot a fucking takedown and just take him down. That's in the new channel that's going on at my party. I literally looked that up, and I couldn't find it. And you asked me that the fucking last stream. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm going to skip some chats here because I'm getting a little behind and I want to end stream soon. What's good, Darkstar? Can't measure heart. Khalil had it on full display. Warrior. No, he didn't. No, he's a quitter. Exactly. Khalil is a quitter. Khalil has no heart, Lamau. He didn't work hard enough. DDP subs Alex insanely easy probably in the first 30 seconds. I'd say so. I'd say so. Maybe not submission, but like a TKO or something. Something involving the ground game. Khalil wasn't trying to win anymore in the fourth round. Literally not. He was just trying to survive for the entirety of the fourth round. Fom got the last laugh on Beatty, on Mandem, on Crody, on Crody-licious. If I see one more person talk about Khalil Hart, I remember that little punk curled up in a ball crying in the cage. Yeah. And like Hart, like he got fucking smoked by Johnny Walker. Like he's gotten beaten by so many fighters and like not like if you get wheel kicked clean in the chin on the fucking temple and you go out, there's not gonna be like a conversation part. But if you get elbowed in a single collar and you just go down, that's Hart. That's do you really want it? Lane Hill beats Pereira 9 times out of 10. Pereira got lucky off corruption. Literally, yes. That's over the line copium lost. Just because you say like young people words and try to like you can't say copium. You sound like fucking Nick Kozer hitting the gritty while calling things skibbity. Copium is like fucking 2 years ago that was funny. That was like 2 years ago that was funny, bro. Up with the times. It's about gooning. It's about from the screen to the pen, from the screen to the ring, to the pen to the king. It's about Lunchley, Mr. Beast. Get with the times. Literally, Khalil shelled up. Let Pereira walk him down and shelled up and entered the fetal position from a body shot as he would have landed a KO punch in that sequence. Oh, wait. And guess what? He did. Khalil's no heart, lol. He folded up into a bond like he won't go to Lamba. Ground and pound TKO him in the first round. Didn't he lose to OSP too? Didn't he get beat by OSP? He'll then quit versus Pereira. The ref cheated for Pereira. Literally, yes. Jump back to reality. I live in reality. Because guess what? My perception is reality. Dummy. My perception is reality. Herbert Burns is the most hurt in the UFC. I'd argue yes. He just got dealt bad cards. He got dealt a bad hand. Absolutely, George. The fair little Izzy Dogbender was able to throw a counter on Chin Alex in the exact same situation Khalil was in 10 times. Khalil was in that situation like 10 fucking times in just the fourth round alone. Khalil was quit like a bitch. Exactly. Pereira sucks and was never good. Name one real win he has. That's good. I mean, actually, yeah. Like, name a single good win that he has. His best win is Jan Blachowicz. That's his only good win. Is Jan Blachowicz. And Blachowicz was an old head. Blachowicz is like out of his prime old head. And that's his best win. He beat Strickland. Strickland was a champion. Duh. Matt Serra was a champion. Jose Aldo was a champion. Because you're a champion doesn't mean you're good. There's this thing called luck. Getting lucky. Is he dominant Pereira in the grappling in the first fight? Exactly. He literally like beat the fuck out of him on the ground. Like even if Pereira improved massively, Izzy, like, a okay grappler would still be able to take down Pereira and beat him up. Because Izzy's a shit offense. Like, Izzy's a pretty decent defensive grappler. I think he's underrated in his defensive grappling and, like, being able to scramble and jockey for, like, position and, like, guard and, like, getting up off his feet, getting to the cage. But his offensive grappling is shit. And he was beating the fuck out of Pereira. Like, even if Pereira got to a point where Izzy wasn't even able to take him down, Dricus is still able to take him down. Sean Strickland would still be able to take him down. Like, Izzy's so far below, like, the decent grapplers that, like, even if Pereira skyrocketed in talent on the ground game, he'd still get beat by, like, these decent grapplers. Pereira's the most fraudulent and fake UFC record of all time. Well, I'd say Cyril Gahn does because he's quite literally an actor. But other than that, Pereira has a very fraudulent record. I agree. Jesus Christ loves you. Jesus Christ loves you, Nathan Daniels. What's good, man? Appreciate that. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I have my brick Bible right here. I would pick it up. I will pick it up, actually. I will pick it up. To anyone who thinks I'm a fucking fraud here. Yeah, hey, Jesus loves you too. Jesus loves you too, Nathan Daniels. Have a fantastic day. DDP versus John Jones at 205 would be such a good fight, and he'd win. He'd beat the fuck out of him. Top 10 hot tour respect moments. Yo, India respect. Mad India respect. Mad India respect. What's good, Connor C? Eagle, you like that clip of the Russian guy who shoots a gun in the air and yeah, Thomas Shelby, Sigma. I have seen that. I have seen that. He's wearing the fucking trench coat and the little like fedora fucking thing, the cap or the fucking like flat. I don't fucking know what that is. Yeah, I've seen that. Thomas Shelby, Sigma. You know, Schmidt is the best fighter in the UFC. I wish he was. I just wish he'd fight. His career has been weird. He has my favorite knockout of all time against Sam Patterson, zombie KO. Fluke loss against Chris Duncan, where his arm got snapped and still had a like split decision loss to Chris Duncan. And with that, you're gonna want to be passive. And then fought Trevor Peek, and it wasn't the most entertaining fight of all time. So I would like to see more from him. Till I reinforce my opinions about him being one of the most exciting fighters of all time. It's nice that we're starting to see well-rounded, high-level martial artists succeed. It was specialist dominating for a while, but more athletic guys like DDP and Buckley are progressing the sport. Exactly, like athleticism beats talent. If I am more athletic than you, it does not matter if you can pull guard and hit a titty twister. Because guess what? I'll shit in your face and I'll make you eat it. And then I'll elbow you in the fucking gut. DDP beats everyone at 205 and below, only loses to a few heavyweights. That's unironically true. Like, that's unironically true. Yeah, we got some Eagles. What's good, Connor C? Does Khalil even have a positive record in the UFC? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably like very close. Like, it's probably like 8-7 or something. It's probably like 8-7. Khalil Roundtree. How confident are you that Khalil Roundtree is going to beat Alex Pereira? Khalil, 9-6. He's 9-6 with one no contest. 9-6, and he was on a 5-fight win streak. This is his 5-fight win streak right here. Modestas Bukauskas, Carl Roberson, Dustin Jacoby, Chris Dawkins, and Anthony Smith. That's his 5-fight win streak that got him Alex Pereira. And before that, lost to Marcin Prachnio. KO'd in the first round by Iwon Kutelaba. Win over Eric Anders. Who fucking cares? Elbow KO in the first round of Johnny Walker. No. Oh my God. I didn't even know this. Lost in his debut to Tyson Pedro. Debut UFC fight. Knocked out in the first round by Tyson Pedro. and he's going to beat Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira in the 4th round is the greatest fighter I've ever seen. He's 9-6-1. DDP and Buckley are progressing the sport like crazy. Islam and Topuria think they're DDP and Buckley, but they don't level well-rounded. Well, Topuria is. What are you talking about? Topuria is very athletic and he's literally a grappling base with extremely refined boxing and decent kicks. Topuria is part of DDP and Buckley. What are you talking about? Topuria is extremely well-rounded. And he's a Satanist. What's good, Dickin? Let me join live, little bro. It's not a fucking debate. It's not a StreamYards. I saw Benjamin Netanyahu pick up everybody in Times Square last year. Okay. DDP is the biggest test for anyone ever. I agree. Yuri's a good win for Pearl. Well, that one, yeah. The first one, yes. The first one, actually, yes. His first win over Yuri was a good win. Oh, wait, but it was an early stoppage, too. Isn't that weird? People thought Yuri was a demigod before Pereira hit him. And that first fight was literally an early stoppage. Second fight shouldn't have ever happened. Should not have ever happened. Yuri was coming off an insane amount of damage against Alexander Rakic to his head and his legs. He was totally compromised in that fight. Jan beat Pereira, absolute robbery. No. Pereira beat Jan. It all came down to the 3rd round, and Pereira won the 3rd round, like pretty clearly. If Jan didn't go for the takedown, he probably would have won, right? But Jan did not effectively grapple Pereira, right? How Pereira was standing in front of Khalil while Khalil was shelled up in the 4th. It's like Pereira wanted Khalil to chin him. He was standing straight up in hook range, reaching for body shots. You know what's funny? Because we say, I know Rigo's video was saying Khalil was meant to lose to Pereira, but I think, honestly, Khalil was supposed to beat Pereira, but he's so shit. I mean, listen, why would Pereira literally not be throwing anything in the first rounds, letting Khalil Roundtree fuck him up, and even in the finishing sequence, he's standing right in front of him, like, taking seconds to think about what he's throwing, because he's like, is he going to hit me? Like, I can't just stand in front of him and not throw anything. Like, it's going to be clear that I'm, like, throwing the fight. Like, bro, come on. I gotta skip some. I'm gonna skip some messages here because I do need to get off. I've been on for too long. But legendary Polish poop. Okay. Yuri's trash as fuck, strip or merchant. Yuri could be good if he grappled, but he's too egotistical. We did grapple. Glover Teixeira. All right. Pereira did show some crazy improvements in the Jan fight. He did, not crazy, but he did show improvements in his grappling. Jan isn't the best offensive grappler, but he's good enough to get a takedown and do something with it. And you saw he was almost getting the rear naked choke. I think if that fight wasn't at elevation, it would be Jan Blachowicz that would have won because he exerted too much energy in the grappling, but that's also on him. That's also on Jan Blachowicz for exerting too much in the grappling in the first round. Prime John Jones versus DDP at 205 is an all-time matchup. Is it really, though, when DDP just takes him down immediately and knocks him out with a backflip to the face? With a backflip ass to the face? Imagine Yuri comes back and it's just a pure grappler like Jalton Almeida. That'd be base. That'd be alpha. That'd be alpha as fuck. Yuri should stop taking himself so seriously and be more like a DDP, but he overrates how serious the sport is and doesn't want to embrace being a big goofy weeb. I actually agree with that because recently we've seen Yuri become less wild and less fucking crazy. Like, he's been sticking to his jab and his 1-2. Like, you need to throw spinning elbows. Like, you need to throw fucking flying knees. Like, that's the only reason you're good. That's the only reason you're good is because you fight like a crazy person. Same with DDP, and DDP embraced it. And he's the greatest middleweight of all time. You know, Schmooze would beat Bilal. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think with the power he has, there'd be some racial tension there that might amplify the knockout there. I just had to nap to your voice and was so restful. You're welcome. Well, that's because I got a coffee here. So I got like a little disgruntledness to my voice. Like a New York beat cop. I'm like a New York beat cop. Like sleeping with a weighted blanket, my favorite stuffed animal. You know what, Rigo? And I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that because Getting too old for this shit. Getting too old for this shit. Right, my pension. Hey, we work. Hey, we work. They don't pay us. Right, the unpaid overtime. Come on here. By the way, Rigo, in the future, by the middle of 2025, the next time you take a nap to my beautiful ASMR-esque voice, it will not just be with your favorite stuffed animal, but an eagle stuffed animal, a stuffed animal of an eagle. Maybe it has my face on it, and that's what you'll be napping with. But yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Little Pookie. Appreciate that, my snookums. Cleo has a WMMA MMA record. It's like 13-8. Lol. His mixed martial arts record is 13-6. Yeah, he barely has a over 50% record, which is like bad. Like that's like bad, dude. Like if you're like a good fighter, your wins should be double the amount of losses at least, and it's 13-6. Like he is just barely over the cuff of like a shit fighter. Buckling DDP is the new meta. It's the best counter to Daggies. Pure retardation. Instead of trying to outskill them. I've been saying that too. I've literally been saying that. You just need to go at them. You need to stop pretending like they're fucking gods. You need to go out, kick the shit out of them, specifically their legs. Dagestani's legs are like the prime target. That's why Yan did so well against Magomed. That's why Gaethje did so well against. Think about Gaethje versus Khabib. How did Gaethje get out of the first fucking 40 seconds? Because he was kicking the leg of Khabib. Kabooble. Rob is a similar class to Buckley and DDP. He just lacks the power. Yeah, he's just a physical specimen. It's all about athleticism. And hey, Noam, guess what? You can say the exact same thing about Alexandre Pantoja. Right? Maybe not as much power, but the cardio and the physicality and the pressure and the fucking chin and just literally, bro, watch Alexandre Pantoja strike with people. He straight up runs in head first and wings wild haymakers. Oh, but he's boring. Alexandre Pantoja's boring. Nah, you can suck my cock. Suck my fucking cock. I hate people that say Alexandre Pantoja and or flyweight is boring. Like, you're just a fucking idiot. Suck my cock. Being a Tyson Pedro victim is wild, dude. Dude, like Tyson Pedro. Tyson Pedro, like, Iwo Kutelaba is bad. Tyson Pedro. That's like losing to Jake Collier. Like, you cannot be losing to Tyson Pedro. Literally, the only thing I know about Robertson is that Marvin Vettori beat the shit out. Yeah, and submitted. Yes, it's like his only highlight. It's Marvin Vettori's only highlight. Tyson Pedro lost to pad work, dude. Bro, he's like so bad. Like, he's so bad. I'm not trying to be funny. Paul Craig beats Alex Pereira, so does Brendan Allen. No, Brendan Allen. Okay. Listen, I can entertain Paul Craig beating Alex Pereira, but Brendan Allen is so shit on the like. Brendan Allen is lost. Brendan Allen on the feet is Jimmy Crute. That is the perfect comparison. Brendan Allen on the feet is Jimmy Crute on the feet. They're actually the same fighter. Brendan Allen is Jimmy Crute. They're literally the exact same fighter. Really good, like, grappling bases. Cannot get takedowns that well, but if they get on the ground, you're kind of fucked. The worst striking in the world with short arms, and for some reason they just love boxing and just love getting the shit kicked out of them. Being a first-round KO victim to Pedro is insane, dude. It is crazy. I didn't even know that. Like, I've looked at Khalil Rountree record before. I didn't even see that before. Don't include Tapura with Buckley and DDP. He's Spanish. Tu problema en español. Tu problema es español. ¿Qué? Puta madre. Hey. No mames, güey. No mames, güey. Pereira not winning in the first round is proof it wasn't rigged either way. Pereira looked confused and disappointed that he won. There's one moment where Pereira literally stood still in front of Khalil for like 5 seconds. I know exactly the part you're talking. That's what I was talking about too. He literally was like, do I throw the right hand? Like, he was like literally standing right in front of Khalil. Khalil's like 5 seconds, like literally like seconds. Later, Eagle, great stream today. Appreciate it, Connor. So, hope you have a good day, man. If you're still in here, I know it was a couple minutes ago. Yeah, in the fourth, yeah. Let us be unburdened by what has been. How dare we say Merry Christmas? How dare, how dare, how dare we? Yesterday was today before today. Tomorrow is today after today. Today will be yesterday, tomorrow. BGA, I'm not even gonna be, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, BGA. You sound like you just fell out of a fucking coconut tree. Yo, did BGA just fall out of a fucking coconut tree? Who you challenge? Who you think you challenge, BGA? Chalk the tourney. John Jones would bully the current 205 division. The only good matchup would be Onk. No, Onk Alive would not. No, not even. Still have to contender series, please. No, I literally can't. I literally have like shit I need to do. Like I need to leave to go somewhere in an hour, and the dryer takes 45 minutes. So like I need to I have other shit to do in between too. I'm already going 45 minutes longer than I was planning to. Below people are like 0 and 100. He's not winning. Okay. Johnny Walker's a suck version of Yuri. He's just like Yuri without a chin, basically, is what I would say. Is Yuri without a chin. Yuri ended his career when he took that short notice rematch. Yeah, I think so. He should open a karate gym or become a bus driver at this point. If he gets in the cage with Jamal, he may die. I think he would get fucking flatlined. I think that might be like the most devastating knockout of all. Like worse than Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. Jamal Hill knocking out Yuri Prohaska. Like at this point too, I think that would literally like be the most brutal, like scary knockout of all time. Like straight up. Because the type of punches that Jamal Hill throws are like, they're so weird and thrown with so much power that like you don't see them coming. And like, I know that sounds so fucking basic, but like, it's not like you're like ducking into an uppercut or something. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. It's just something with the way he throws his fucking punches. Like, if you just get caught in this weird way, which is like, look at his knockout versus Johnny Walker. Like, it will hit you in like a weird way. And like, that's what makes the knockout so brutal. Like, it'll like hit him weird and he'll just fucking lights out. Yuri was at his best when he fought Reyes and Volkan, fighting like a skid. So literally, hey, bro, the fake flying knee into 1-2 was one of my favorite knockouts of all time, bro. Literally like jumps up and there's just ba and flatlines Volkan. If I'm gay, mine's 9. Have you seen the Koopa DDP saying he has no idea what he's doing during fights? So all the comments just saying, just Scope saying he's doing psychological warfare. That's what an alpha male athlete does. You think these athletes have like working brains? You realize they're getting punched in the face for a living. They do not have working brains. DDP is a mindless drone who does what he's told. That's why he's the greatest fighter of middleweight history. I'd love to see DDP become pound for pound number one without being technically skilled. It's going to happen. It's literally going to happen. Right? Islam's going to lose soon enough. John Jones is going to retire. He's up there. He's already up there. George, there's no method to the madness of DDP. He just doesn't give a fuck. Exactly, dude. Yo, it's good, Timothy Cornbread. And Knives and Pizza as well. Rob's low kicks are so fucking good he's beating Umar. The fact that anyone has ever debated that Umar would ever beat Merab Dvalishvili is honestly pathetic and so disappointing. Anyone who has ever had the fucking inclination of a thought that Umar would beat Merab Dvalishvili, you are a fucking retard. Like, you are dumb, stupid, fucking idiot head, dumb idiot. Stupid fucking piece of shit. Paul Craig would sub Alex. I think so, because Alex would drop in, going down to the full guard. Paul Craig locks up that triangle, baby. T-City. Guys, how awesome would it be if Maxwell and Ilya Tapura just randomly started kissing mid-fight? If they magically grew boobs and changed to XX chromosomes and had pussies, then absolutely yes. You know what? Hey, let me one up you there. Let me one up you here, Knives and Pizza. What if Juliana Pena got in the cage with Kamala Harris And then maybe, you know, educated the public on the Kama Sutra. Think about that. Think about that. Yo, hot. Let me get an Israeli junkler, honey. Why you so serious? Boom. Yo, Hawk, let me get an Israeli junkler honey pack. Let me get an Israeli junkler honey pack. Where's the lamb sauce and a Peter Scully web too? What? Yo, am I old head? Peter Scully? I understand most